All right, hello, this is Robert Smith. I'm here in England, and you can see behind me is Stonehenge. And there's a lot of stories or myths around why they're here and how they were put here. One of them is that aliens put them here. And then another myth is Merlin had put them here. And another one is the devil tricked a woman out of her stones and dropped a few on the way to put them here. And so, you know, in our lives, we do pick up ideas and beliefs from our family and from where we come from. I remember in Oklahoma, there was a highway that we would travel by, and there was this big old mound of dirt. And my mother said King Kong was buried there. And I believed it until later on I discovered that there was a military mound of dirt and they'd shoot into it. And so I believed it for a long time, and even when I was a small child, you know, I was told that the tooth fairy was the one who put the money under my pillow, and I believed it 100% true. I believed that there was such a thing as a tooth fairy. And of course, Santa Claus, you know, he would come in and put the presents in the house. And so we often have myths and stories that we believe to be true because people we love and trusted told us. And oftentimes we create myths within ourselves about ourselves, you know, ideas of who we think we are and what we think we are, or who we're going to be in our life. And oftentimes it's just made up stories. And so what we want to do in our life is to create good stories and good myths. If you're going to have a myth, make sure it's a real good one about yourself. Like you're wonderful, you're dynamic, everything works out for you. Everything is designed to make you a better person, to improve you. And so as we start changing our myths, or our beliefs about ourselves, then our life truly changes, because it really is about what we think and how we think about ourselves. You know, I've been traveling the world and visiting different places, and everyone has their own beliefs, and their beliefs is absolutely true based on where they come from. You know, of course, you know, I was raised up in America, and of course this idea that the reason why we have problems is because of the fact that it started with an apple. And Adam ate the apple, and it was Eve's fault. I mean, that's just a myth. It's just a story that was told to us. And of course, another myth or another story that the reason why we have problems is because of aliens injected viruses into us, and that's why we have problems. And there's so many other reasons why we have problems. We have problems is because you're bad at picking lives. You picked this lifetime. You picked your parents, you picked whoever it was that did you, and you're just bad at picking lives. Another one is that, you know, the reason why you have problems is because you're trying to burn off some of your karmic debt from the past lives, you know. And sometimes you have a lesson. You chose a specific lesson this lifetime, so you get to experience this. And so depending on what you believe, and depends on how much emotions and how much visualization you have to it and who gave it to you, you can believe just about anything. And so all these are true for those who believe it, absolutely true, and that's just how it works, because that's how beliefs are. What you believe to be true becomes true because of the emotions and the internal references or your internal proofs. So it's all interesting, you know, there's all kinds of different beliefs, and they're passed from generation to generation, lifetime from lifetime, and all of it's really just based on stories and hearsay. And it becomes your reality if you want to be a part of the team, part of the group, part of the family, be a good family member. And then some of us are rebellious and want to push away, but then again, I think we all should be individuals, and the reason why we like what we like is because someone gave it to us, so we can just change what we like. Use your tapping process to heal the fears, release the fears, and make peace with your life. And it's all just stories anyway. You know, somebody said, "Isn't life just a dream?" I said, yes, I guess it is kind of a dream, because right now, is it a dream state or is it real? And I say, right now is real. I can feel the sun on this side of my face, and I can see behind me Stonehenge. So how did it get here? Well, probably just people like you and I who had a belief, and they wanted to make sure that there was a good member of this community and to make God happy. So anyway, this is Robert Smith. Take full ownership of your belief systems. Make sure it's a good belief system. Make sure it makes you happy and not mean to anybody else. So this is Robert Smith here at Stonehenge. Keep on tapping on you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.